Debts may have a bad reputation, but don't let that fool you. The risk is obvious, yet the other side of the coin may be a great resource to help you achieve your objectives. Debt, by definition, refers to owing money, particularly money that must be repaid with interest. However, certain debts are preferable to others. You can accomplish important goals, such as graduating from college debt-free or becoming a homeowner with the support of good debt. Goal achievement is hampered by bad debt, which you accrue to pay for insignificant items. Yes, at first, these things give you a positive feeling, but what happens next? The moment you wear designer clothes, their worth starts to drop. When possible, bad debt should be avoided if you're serious about achieving your goals. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video by Finance Aligned. In today's video, we'll go over the differences between bad debt and good debt in order to help you understand them better. Before we continue, kindly like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay notified of more exciting videos just like this one. With that done, let's get right into the video. Some debts will be seen more favorably than others by lenders that check your credit record to discover what kinds of accounts you have. Understanding which debts are good and bad is the first step in focusing on paying off your debts. You can prioritize your debts in this way to pay off the bad ones first. So, what is a good debt? Consider a good loan as money taken out to build something significant in your life. Good debt, which refers to acquiring something helpful, ultimately increases your wealth and happiness. Additionally, it aids in improving your credit rating, assuming you keep up your payments. That helps when you wish to make other substantial purchases. A few different kinds of good debt exist, but remember that even good debt can become bad if you take on more than you can reasonably pay back or at a rate that is too high. Let's look at some examples of good debts. A mortgage. Your home increases in value, and the money you spend toward it can be viewed as an investment. Many individuals believe that renting an apartment is just wasting money, as opposed to buying a property, which results in equity. However, this option could also result in bad debt. Your mortgage debt is not healthy debt if you take out too much debt against your house or use your equity to make impulsive purchases. Student loans. Your ability to earn more money as a result of this debt may have justified the necessity for the loan. According to the Department of Education, people with bachelor's degrees make around $1 million more over the course of their lives than those without a post-secondary education. However, you should still keep your borrowing to a minimum. Don't take out more debt than you need just to have more money to spend. You can occasionally roll poor debt into a student loan. Car loans. This can be a beneficial debt if you can get a low annual percentage rate and the vehicle you buy retains its worth after you pay off your loan. Additionally, having an auto loan to purchase a vehicle may enable you to apply for better paying jobs that you might not have previously considered due to mobility constraints. Business loans. Borrowing money to start a business enterprise for yourself or your family is an investment in the future and, if managed effectively, might become a valuable asset. Your startup of a consulting firm or a craft brewery may regrettably fall into the category of small enterprises that ultimately fail. It could, however, be not just excellent debt, but terrific or even awesome debt if you've done your research, analyzed the statistics, have a game plan, and are willing to work hard to make it work. So now, let's move on to the next one. What is a bad debt? What features do these good debt instances share? Each one helps you get closer to your objectives. Bad debt is the complete opposite. Bad debt is like swimming against the tide if good debt prepares you for easy sailing. What are some examples of bad debt? Credit card debt. Almost all of us have come across this one. As you already know, credit card interest rates are high, and if you allow things to get out of control, your balance could rise dramatically. Due to the nature of things that are bought using credit cards, it's frequently regarded as bad debt. Never use debt to pay for necessities like food or clothing. If you choose to use a credit card for these kinds of purchases, you should do it on purpose, such as to collect points while being certain that you will pay off the entire debt by the due date. High interest loans. The interest rates on payday loans and several other types of personal loans can be extremely expensive. For instance, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau reports that some payday loans can have APRs that are close to 400% once borrowing costs are taken into consideration. A lot of personal loan providers advertise interest rates below 10% APR, but they only provide those to applicants with great credit. Personal loans with poor credit may have APRs of more than 35%. How do you focus on good debt and avoid bad debt? It takes time and a mental adjustment to develop the habit of taking on good debt and avoiding bad debt. Good debt is obtained through smart financial planning, not just for the sake of having good debt. To boost your income potential, for example, you can decide to get your master's degree. If you don't have any other options for paying for your education, taking out a student loan may be a justifiable course of action. Be smart in how you approach your debt repayment plan. Generally speaking, it's a good idea to prioritize paying off your bad debts first, as they may incur more fees and interest rates than your good debts and have significantly lower values. Before taking on mortgages or student loans, you should pay off your credit cards and auto loans. Some people think about taking on good debt to pay off bad debt, such as taking up a mortgage for $110,000 rather than $100,000, and using the extra money to settle credit card debts. Here are some reasons why this strategy might not be wise. Number 1, your mortgage will take longer to pay off. Number 2, your monthly payments will rise as your mortgage balance rises. And number 3, the longer it takes to accumulate equity in your property, the higher the mortgage. Pay attention to your borrowing limits. Your decisions about how to spend your money play a role in determining whether a debt is good or bad. Always keep in mind that you should probably avoid taking on excessive debt or using it to pay for needs rather than necessities. Also, just because a loan is favorable rather than bad does not mean you should borrow all of the available funds. When deciding whether or not to borrow money, exercise caution. You may come to regret buying a property if you end up being house poor as a result. It's recommended that your debt-to-income ratio not exceed 35% of your income. Be deliberate if you consider taking in additional debt to purchase something. Ask yourself these questions. Will I have anything to show for this money in a year or 5 years? Is it something I need right away? For example, paying for a car repair or a medical emergency. Can I save up for it instead? Is there a different way I can pay for this? Pay off your debts as soon as you can. You should make an effort to pay off your debts as soon as you can, even if the loan is regarded as a good debt. It will enable you to start accumulating wealth. Because you won't be as reliant on your monthly salary, it can also help you pursue your goals. There are numerous reasons to pay off your debt. Setting up a budget and debt payment plan that allow you to make extra payments on your debts each month is necessary if you're serious about getting out of debt. If your money is managed wisely, you can pay off your debt more quickly than you might imagine. The effort will be worthwhile even if it requires temporarily taking on a second job or making changes to your lifestyle. Good debt is the kind of debt that might be viewed as an investment like a home, college loan, or auto loan. This debt is taken on in order to pay for something that will appreciate in value or otherwise benefit your financial situation. On the other hand, bad debt is used to buy material goods. This includes loans with high interest rates and credit card debts. While having terrible debt may make you happy, it doesn't give you any kind of return on investment that improves your financial situation. It's almost impossible for most individuals to avoid having debt of any kind. But being aware of the good and bad kinds of debt and making wise borrowing decisions helps prevent your debt from getting out of control. So that's it for today. What do you think about this video? Kindly let me know what you think about this video in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Also, hit the bell to receive more updates. See you next time. Thanks for watching.